Welcome, y'all, in Power. You know what, man? We got another good one, man. This is one I've been anticipating because he's been on this platform before. This is not the first time he's been on since he's been elected. We have done multiple videos on this platform, so I'm excited to ask him some more questions. Not coming from me. No. These questions are coming from the community. So let me introduce him. I know he needs no introduction, but this is Councilman Freddie King, born and raised in Algiers. Went to Shaw High School. I'm not going to hold him against it because I went to Holy Cross. You know what I'm saying? I used to try to let Shaw have it every time I had a chance.
Try.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Again, went to Shaw High School. He graduated with 2010 in law degree from Southern. Then he started his own law firm. And he has a beautiful family, beautiful wife and kids. They still live in Algiers. Everybody's in Algiers, so we appreciate him. He's on his first term as city council, man. So, man, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me. Always a pleasure.
Always. So, again, I'm going to jump straight into these questions because these questions come straight from the community. Okay. I try to take my bias out of it, because I know you. I know the work that you've been doing in the city, and I appreciate it. So I just want to start off with this. The first question. I've seen this on the news a lot when it comes down to the multifamily housing near English Term. So can you tell us a little bit about it, what the process is, for it, against it, or whatever, how that works?
This came about a couple of years ago. And let me just take some time to lay some facts, not to point the finger or take shots, but to lay facts, how they've been presented to me and as how I know them. Developer purchased some land near English Turn. Is really in Lower Coast Algiers. The most noticeable subdivision is English Turn, but there's also subdivisions that is closer to. Okay, Lower Coast Algiers has thousands of residents, and so 406, which is a state highway, goes for miles, and there's houses and businesses all along that. So just to put the facts out, I didn't receive any property owner or business owner. I didn't receive any communication from anybody saying we support this. So I'm listening to my residents.
That's your job.
That's the job. Sometimes in certain situations with land use, you have like 50-50, 60-40. There's some people against. I didn't hear from anybody in Lower Coast who was a property owner or a business owner saying we support this project. And it never was anything about anything other than it's too dense, and the infrastructure currently isn't there. The drainage, the streets, playgrounds, none of that is there. So this developer's original idea was pitched to the Lower Coast community, again, thousands of residents, that they want to put luxury condos near English Turn.
Correct.
That was, the website is still up. It's still one time it still said luxury condos. It was being marketed to people who want to downsize from a home in English Turn, or want to eventually move into that community, into the English Turn or to the Arbors community, but want to live there first. Luxury condos. Residents said, look, 300 units is just too dense for this area. I mean, if you've been back there, there's wild hogs running across the street. There's deer. There's it's a very
wildlife for sure.
Very rural, wildlife heavy community. So people are saying 300 units of anything, condos, multifamily, condos, low income, is just too much. Developer kind of repackaged that idea and said, I want to do affordable housing. People said, still too dense. Now, and this is my appreciation of it, that gave the developer the opportunity to then sue on basis of fair housing discrimination. In my opinion, it's more about a dollar than putting people in a safe place to live. And here's why I say that. The city says they want all residents to be within a 10-minute walk of a park. If you're saying you want to put, it's the developer's words, not mine, low-income residents in this environment, and the closest park is a 45-minute walk to Bell Chase, how is that beneficial to the people in that environment. If you're a developer and you want to put individuals in that environment, you want to make sure there's a bus line. There's no bus line back there. There's no school. The closest grocery store is in Belle Chase. It's about an hour walk to Belle Chase. There's no pharmacy, no hospital. So it was just too dense, and the infrastructure isn't there. But when you now claim affordable housing, that gives you the opportunity to sue, and you can sue for anything. You know that
for sure.
And that's what it is. And just to, I think actions speak louder than words. I've approved and assisted with developing affordable housing throughout the city, Bywater, the St. Bernard corridor, in Algiers. We actually, during that time, approved affordable housing across the street, across Highway 406, where developers said, we want to build homes for people. And he was like, I'm going to make it affordable. I'm going to put them on just different governmental assistance programs.
For sure.
So it's fine with that. It's needed. We're fine with that. And I've been on record saying this developer, if they are truly passionate about affordable housing, which they say, I take them at their word, well, build it. Build houses. Build affordable houses right. You can do that right now. Nothing's stopping you. But I don't know that it's available to do it if that was the cause, and people would support it. But the original proposed project was all about density, not being in line with that community, and about the infrastructure not being there to support that proposed project.
Well, that's all we could do is go on what the people see, what the people want, that live, and I understand about the bus lines and things like that, right? I mean, that's they don't have a car. Like, how are they going to get back and forth is without a public transportation and stuff like that, which is huge for me.
That's a concern. If there's a call for service, it's going to put more strain on the already strained police department.
That's a fact.
If you need to go to the grocery store, you're going to walk an hour to Belle Chase
and then an hour back,
or you're going to walk across the Woodland Bridge.
That's unsafe too.
Or if you want to go to the park, where are you going to go?
Yeah. I mean, I think you answered that question for me.
I just want to make it clear, no one's against affordable housing. It just has to fit, and that's it.